We did.
So I got into XRP because it sounds amazing. I've sent money over to people and it's been there, fast as shit.
Yeah,
You
like
know,
seconds, right? Like not even longer than a minute.
nobody has to clear the transaction funds. It's on I say XRP ledger is decentralized.
Where do you think XRP will be at from, let's say, 10 years from now? Where do you believe the price will be at?
Um, 10 years from now.
10 years from now. So we're what, 2022? We're in 2023 already. So in 2033.
All right, I have three predictions. All right, I'll give you one where the scenario could possibly be 10 years from now. More than $100, right? Well, more. That's if they say that it could possibly be all the money with the way that they're gonna be funding banks. If this is the new way, they're gonna be helping CBDCs, central banks, digital currencies. Then that's where all the money. That's where the value of the token's gonna be going through, fluctuating in and out. Helping people pull money out, and the money is actually gonna be there. So
So you believe there will be already a use case 10 years from now?
yeah, so 10 years from now, that's why I think it would be 100, plus. My also, 10 years from now, I mean, if we're still gonna be going through this regulatory bullshit, then, even if they win the lawsuit, maybe like $25-$30, maybe. And then my third opinion is gonna be like, 15.
Super high price.
No, my first one is like super high, 100 or more. Because I feel like 100 is a lot.
Yeah.
From when I first found XRP in 2020 or 2019 from you,
Yeah.
that's when it was like, we're talking about a completely different market right there and different price. But
XRP, right, and it's a token, and then there's Ripple, and Ripple is the company, right?
yeah. If he has no, that's the company that uses XRP,
The token.
to
Make transactions.
make transactions happen at a fast pace, fund people.
So you think it'll be at around $25 10 years from now?
Yeah, 10 years from now.
Well, that's great.
I mean, I think it could possibly even when all this shit settles, but hopefully it's before March, please.
Well, this is for me, for my generations to come. This is something I want to give once, that somebody can inherit from me, like my thing is investing in everything, not just crypto. It's obviously in everything, but I love crypto because crypto is it's changed a lot of people's life, I believe, and it's going to continue to do so. And I'm sure you're on the same page as that. But yeah, so I mean, I love to hear everything we got going on today.
Yeah.
So thank you, Jonah, for all your knowledge
Some
and
insight.
crypto and from insight. We're gonna get more every Monday, right? You'll be here with us for Crypto Mondays.
As far as I know,
Crypto
we're gonna be
Mondays.
talking about it on Mondays.
Every
But
Monday.
the insight from what you can take from this is that I'm just trying to make sure that people. It's another extension of message. There's other people. There's great leaders out there that are really like pushing out there and advocating and doing their thing. But.
So should we start?
Sorry, bro. All right, welcome everybody back with another J&K podcast. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Rolling in on Monday, basically, right?
Monday Funday.
Yeah, right.
Gotta love today's. Man, how was your day today? What you have going on today?
Well, bro, freaking Camila was like, at 7 o'clock in the morning. Mind you, we went to bed at 4. This preface to this, we just had a kid like 2 weeks ago. She's barely rolling on 3. So, dude, she wakes up at 6:30. We went to bed at like 4. And then after she wakes up, she doesn't go back to bed. So Shayna's like, here, like, I need some sleep. You need to take her.
Mm-hmm.
So I take her. And then, shit, my bad. And then he freaking, I take her out. We're in the living room. I go upstairs, get some coffee. And after I get some coffee, we go straight to back downstairs. And I'm like rocking her. And then finally she goes to bed, right?
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, that's from like 6:30 in the morning after only getting 2 hours of sleep all the way up until she stays up. Or she doesn't stay up, but I stay out in the living room with her for like at least 4 or 5 hours.
4 or 5 hours.
And then I went to bed at like 10:30 in the morning. And then slept until freaking 2, man. You know, doing this stay-at-home work or stay-at-home dad shit. It's kind of cool, but
hell yeah,
it's a whole nother job for sure, bro.
It is. It's tough. It's still tough to be home and take care of kids.
Yeah.
Kids are no joke, dude. I'll tell you that. They're not for everybody.
But how was your day, bro?
My day was pretty good. Pretty well. We're installing some new bathtubs in today. At some apartment complex we're building. So that's pretty nice. Got to do some what's it called? I forgot what it's called. It's called gypcrete. It's kind of like the cement thing that kind of acts as a barrier between floors, so that way you don't hear the footsteps, and it's almost like self-level, but it's called gypcrete because it's like a whole bunch more and a lot thicker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they put that. So that's kind of what we're doing today, and yeah, so we'll probably continue doing that for probably the whole week. Excited about Christmas. I guess we're gonna have some good time off. They're gonna give us a whole week off, paid, so that's nice.
Oh, for Christmas?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's gonna be nice because Christmas falls on like a Tuesday, so we're not gonna work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday, and then we're probably gonna work half day Wednesday, or something like that. Yeah, so it's gonna be cool.
Nice.
Yep, it should be nice. Should be good.
All right, so for today's, subject that I want to get into today, we're gonna start working with daily for at least 3 days on everybody. Sorry. For at least 3 days, we're gonna do like a Crypto Monday, basically Topic Tuesday type of idea, and then Wednesday is gonna be a little bit more into like real estate, investments. So that's what like the schedule is gonna look like. So at least about 3 podcasts we're gonna drop throughout the week.
Yep.
So stay ready for it.
Make sure to like and subscribe for more content.
All right. So today's topic is gonna be about crypto.
So Crypto Monday, guys. Crypto Monday. I wish we had like some kind of like woo button over here.
We need a soundboard.
Like paparazzi. Yeah, how do you get that?
Shoot.
We'll probably have to work on that.
If we do that, we would have to be in like a... We gotta be like in YouTube Studios somehow.
Oh, okay. Eventually we'll get there.
We'll figure it out. Yeah.
Sooner or later we'll get there. Today's topic, Crypto Mondays. Today is where we got Mr. Crypto Jonah over here, who's gonna kind of school us a little bit on a little bit of what he knows and this research he does. We're not financial advisors. This is for entertainment purposes only. We're not lawyers. We're not CPAs. We're not working for the SEC or anything crazy like that. We're just letting you guys know what we do in our lives and our journey in investing and the questions that we ask ourselves and the kind of research we do. And this is going to be something we put out there for people that have the same questions. They can just look back at these kind of podcasts and videos and maybe it can answer some of the questions they have. And we're going to answer them to the best of our knowledge, and it should be fun.
We're going to run with it.
We're going to run with it and So I've got a few questions, uh, typical questions that most people may ask. So, what exactly is cryptocurrency? Like, what is the thing, like crypto, that got everybody so hyped up in this, in these times and stuff like that? Could you explain a little bit of why, maybe?
It's mainly like a digital asset that you will be able to use as a form of payment for things, possibly. Um, these are backed by large liquidity pools, so that way people can make transactions. The benefit of using it is like faster means of payment, lower costs. It's on a blockchain, so it's a digital token that's actually, I know people, it can get tracked, but like with Bitcoin, or is it Bitcoin? You just know the address wallet.
Right.
And same thing with everybody else. You know the address wallet.
Well, so, Bitcoin, I feel like a lot of, these cryptos, like, what is a crypto and what is like, like a currency? Like, what's the difference? Like, why are people getting into this? Why is everybody rushing into this, I guess you could say, this new type of money, the new money, why? Why do you think that people may be running into this? Why do you think it may be?
There's a whole new generation coming. It's like between it might be at ours, and then moving forward, everybody uses a cell phone. I use tap and pay with my money, and I can't even stand banks anymore.
Dude, banks suck.
Banks suck. You have to either deposit check, direct deposit. It takes a long time. You gotta wait a week. I mean, even Amazon has a little thing going on where you can get paid out the same exact day you work.
Dude, that'd be
the
awesome.
Hours that you clock in for that day, those are the hours you can get paid right then and there. They have a card that they loaded up on, but that tells you that like Amazon has money like that to be running, a whole.
So you're telling me that somewhere in the world that they have a system set up where you can get paid right after you get off work, every single day.
You confirm your hours.
America, what are you doing? Jesus. Man, why haven't we done that yet? Like, I would love to get paid after every day. I'd probably quit after a week. Like...
No, seriously.
I don't know. I'm just kidding. Not after a week. It'll probably take about a little while. But it'd be awesome to get paid every day. I could invest so much more at such a more quicker rate. And, that'd be awesome.
So, basically, why people are getting into crypto, I mean, it's the dollar, for what it's worth, not really much what it used to be back in the day,
Yeah.
Obviously we're going through inflation. It's supposed to, Bitcoin was supposed to fight, Bitcoin was supposed to fight inflation. It was supposed to be able to do the opposite of what, the rest of the markets were doing.
Mm-hmm.
And as you can tell, it's not really that way, but I think that's particularly because of regulatory, issues.
Yeah, that's true.
So, if you have these digital tokens that you can use to pay for things,
makes it
why
fast.
not get
So
into
basically,
it?
it's faster. It's more efficient. You could say it's what's the word? I guess reliable and helpful, in a sense, for somebody who, let's say, can't wait for I get paid next week, like they need the money today sometimes, and that'd be great, to some people can't feed their families because until next week, or they have to figure out a way. Instead, they can just do it, right after work, they can have a little bit of cash or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
when digital currencies like come to what they're supposed to be after we find out, eventually how the government's gonna run with crypto.
But is it all cryptos or like what? Is that like a general term that all cryptos are fast?
No, there's only a few network or like companies that I know, or not companies, tokens that I know, do due diligence that I firmly believe are going to be big players in the game that will actually matter and have a cause for people to use it. So,
like, what are three components you could say, or what are three bullet points that you could say that make a crypto a better one from another? Like, what makes A better than B? Like, what makes a crypto a best crypto? You could say, because I see a lot of cryptocurrency. Right. I see tokens all over. Like, I see poop coin, shit coin, my coin, Uncle coin, Elon Tapatio coin. Like, I don't know all these coins, and so like, what makes a coin or a token valuable? What gives it value?
Right.
What do you think gives it value, or what do you see from what you know?
It's easy, bro. If you know that these cryptos, blockchain, that what their technology is, and you don't have to understand it for, word for word, but
so if it's
a safe, secure network,
three key points,
you get like a safe, secure network
or words.
Well, a company that actually values having a safe transactions, where your funds don't get stolen, you don't get scammed, that it does the proper right blockchain transaction.
Right.
It's not going to, somebody else's bank account that's running the crypto, right? Because that's everybody's, big worry.
Right.
You got to do your due diligence. You got to find what, if you're going to go get into a crypto, you got to make sure that that crypto for sure has a company, an entity, something that's, making its use case around the world that actually matters.
Right.
So that is probably the biggest key component right there that you could ever have to, put your money into crypto. Because eventually, like I said, dollar, cash, nothing. The moment that they stopped gold and decided to make cash the fucking reserve currency of the whole world, and then all of a sudden you're allowed to print dollars. That's poof. That's all imaginary. That's not even real.
They print it every day.
They print it every day. When pandemic hit, bro. When I was working, oh man, these guys had brought in fresh ones, bro.
Dude,
fresh ones. So that's what I'm saying though is that. That shit is made up. Crypto, you can, if you're gonna use it, there's everybody's on a computer. Everybody can read analytics. Everybody reads likes. Everybody reads comments. How many there is. People are checking their phone nonstop for what transactions they did and didn't make or whatever, what their account balances are, right?
And then if you're not using a computer at this point, you're probably living in a cave.
Yeah,
honestly.
And ain't nothing wrong with that. This shit is fucking complicated.
There's a little something wrong. You better get out of the fucking cave.
But if you're not. If what was I saying before? Fucking yeah, if these things are not going through, bro, cash is just imaginary. So
yeah,
blockchain. Everybody wants a trustworthy network. Back in the day, people used to be able to trade. Hey, I'll grow you some tomatoes if you don't mind,
Give me some cattle, right? Or some sheep because I need some wool.
Exactly. That was their trade. It eventually turned into something like, all right, let's build a credit system. I'll do this for you. Can you give me these? And then, by this time I'll get back to you on whatever it is that I owe you. All right. But people weren't held accountable to, or like, we're not, doing what they were supposed to do, doing their, what they were, what's it called?
So in a sense, you're saying that basically, not just crypto, but currency trades, exchanges have been around for thousands of years, since mankind.
No, that was, exactly.
I think what you're getting at is more of that it just transferred into. Now we trade cash for things instead of, I'll trade you my my 3 cows for your 10 sheep and 2 goats, you know, because I have a multitude of cows and you have a multitude of sheep and I need some wool, like I was saying. And it's more of an exchange, a trade. It's always a trade. It's never really actually like a value. The only thing I feel like that is really of value is what they talk about is gold, you know, real gold, you know, silver and things that have been here since before we were here, you know, things like that, like diamonds are created through pressure. It's crazy, you know, it's created, it's like, what?
That rare shit, things that, you know, you can't
like, how rare is $1? I can go print it in my fucking computer right now if I really want to. I'll go to jail, but I mean, like, in reality,
I'm about
like,
to say, and just like that, our podcast is shut down.
Right? Like, in reality, you go to jail. Obviously, don't do that. You're gonna go to prison. So, just saying. But like, the government does it all the time. So it's, I mean, they do it legally, and I just feel like this cryptocurrency, I think it's gonna change a lot of people's lives. I believe, in a sense, maybe not in areas where, like us, I guess you could say, but in rural areas where people don't have bank accounts, you know, like.
Bro, Akon built a whole entire city somewhere in Africa, and it's
who did Akon?
Akon, baby, yeah,
Young Jeezy.
So, yeah, he built a city over there, and he's trying to get the. I mean, I don't know if you heard, it's all over the internet, the Akon coin or the A-coin, you know, and he's trying to have that backed by no one other than
Elon.
XLM.
No way.
Yeah, he uses the XLM network.
So that's what he's using down there then. Yeah.
So you where you from, bro?
El Salvador.
Yes, El Salvador. My buddy, bro, from El Salvador, you got that country, and they buy Bitcoin.
They buy Bitcoin, dude.
So if they're using it as a merchant transactions, basically, you know, people are using that as their currency over there.
Yeah.
And it's because they can actually see what they have in the bank and not go freaking, you know, trillions of dollars in debt. Mm-hmm. You know, hopefully it's being put to good use, but, you know, what else do we got to, you know, that's what the blockchain is for, is to, you know, see that these transactions are trusted as far as, like, they go through. Nobody's can, you know, your stuff is on a safe network. You have your codes, you know.
So are they recorded like a regular bank account would be, basically?
Well, eventually we're going to have CBDCs, and that's a whole nother topic.
No, but I mean, like, today, to this point, if I trade something, is it recorded on something so that's like...
So between me and you, like, if you were to send me XRP, yes, that is because that's like our receipt. That's our receipt transaction. But if you sent me XRP through the XRP ledger, right? Sorry, preface to that. If you transact XRP to me like on a crypto wallet, like,
and XRP is what is that? XRP is a crypto too, right?
Yeah, XRP is a crypto. Yeah. So if you transfer XRP through like Coinbase, well, you can't Coinbase. My bad.
Okay.
Uphold. If you do Uphold, it'll see, you know, because you have your email, your phone number, or your name. That's the receipt, right? But if you were to go and transfer it over to like our ledgers, or which I highly recommend anybody who gets crypto, go get yourself a ledger, because that's the best thing that'll, you know, help you out with anything. Mm-hmm. But, and by the way, I'm not sponsored by them or anything like that. I'm just telling you that is the best way to freaking go.
Get a ledger. Get an offline wallet, whatever it is.
Offline, that's basically what it is. If you get the offline wallet, you'll be so much more safer.
Yeah.
So,
we could probably drop the link under this video. What do you think? At the end of, maybe we could probably drop the link at the bottom when we post it. We'll drop the link so you guys can go ahead and check out the website for the ledgers. We're not sponsored or anything, but you guys can go check them out and see for yourselves if you guys want to invest in that or not. We did because we hold ours in different types of ways, not just ledgers. We have ours in cold wallets, hard wallets, all the good deals, you know.
So, you know, if you have these cryptocurrencies, they're gonna help you. They're gonna help the economy. I want to say flow better. You know, nobody's gonna see anybody's like if you were to get paid. Here's like a hypothetical. If we were to run into a world where you get a paycheck through crypto, that means like if the government allowed companies to run on on demand liquidity, like large amounts of crypto backed by, I don't know if it can be gold, or they can decide for it to be fucking cash, right?
Right.
Who knows? They make the freaking trillion, the debt chart, its numbers on the screen, right? Do you actually see the money anywhere? No. So you fuck, I gotta get back to my point. You have these companies that get, large amounts of XRP dumped from a bank, right? Because that's what a bank is gonna hold, then these companies can instantly make a transaction between them to you, but those addresses might be, it's just going to be an address, a wallet number, a random one, because it's, and you're not going to be able to trace it back to whoever it is, because that's not, it's just an employer to, a person. It's moving money on a blockchain network. I mean, so...
And I feel like it's still gonna take time for companies to understand something like that, because I feel like
they need to understand tomorrow.
Well, that's the thing. That it's gonna take time. I feel like for big corporations and big companies to adjust to these things if they're not doing so already. Because I know that there is a lot of companies already doing this. Like, I mean, PayPal's already doing this. Cash App's already doing this. Like
Robinhood does it.
They
all have. I mean,
you even got
credit cards.
Even Webull. Like Webull is like a trading app. Even there's a lot of trading, like stock trading apps now that are trading crypto. It's like it's right in front of our face almost, right? Yeah. Like it's like telling us, like, is it like a wake up call or is it like a scam?
Well, this is a whole new wave. I can see how it can be scary because when long time ago, not even a long time ago.
Well, because I get a lot of people tell me it's like this is a scam, like this could be a scam, and in a way, it can be if you're gambling out here and just buying this, like we talked about earlier, right? I feel like we're out here just buying like poo coin and shit coin, and it's like you're doing the shitty work, you're gonna get a shitty outcome, Like,
here's a little like story. I won't give out who it is, but say if you were to just you're working. And all of a sudden, you go to check your Yahoo News or whatever, and then all of a sudden somebody sees like in a notification that, oh shoot, freaking Elon coin is skyrocketing, and that website, I don't know, it could be, but it's gonna lead you to buy something like that. But what people just have this like fast, instant reaction to just like, I'm not going to miss out on that. So then that's where people lose money because they'll buy at the top and not be able to freaking, one day while you're sleeping, it's just going to topple. So you need to do your due diligence. You need to, before you think about getting into anything, you got to make sure, and this is like, no financial advice. This is just, me. If I made sure that I took everything as far as research as far as I can go. Mm-hmm. And I still do it today. I'm still like, all right, looking at the company, who owns the company, who could be, like investors, you got to tie things together some way, somehow. Because that's what it's going to call for. So, and then if you get, the right players that run the rest of the world, kind of, because that's just what it's going to come down to, is that there's somebody a lot larger than this that's going to let this shit run over eventually. It's kind of get regulated for, the people like us, but eventually, we're going to catch on to this wave, and it's going to be the right one, honestly. So,
sorry to kind of go from question to question, but what's your 5 top favorite cryptos?
5 top shit.
Your top five that you would invest. Say let's say you had $100,000 right now, only to invest in crypto. That's it. You weren't allowed to do anything else but invest in crypto. Yeah. Someone said, "I want you to invest my $100,000 in crypto." What would be your best 5?
Whoa.
Not that it's like advice, but I'm saying like for yourself. What would you do for you?
So far, I mean, honestly, I've gone. XRP is my biggest wallet. Followed by that,
Okay, XRP.
I have.
Would you say that's number one for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Second,
number
okay.
1, 2,
So that's
3,
number
4,
one.
and 5 for me. No.
That's number 10. Okay, so that's XRP number one. Okay,
XRP,
so number two. What's number
XLM's a good crypto to get into.
XLM.
We also have. There's HBAR Hedera. I think that's Hedera Hashgraph. I think that
Hedera
one's another
Hashgraph.
one.
HBAR.
Eventually,
Number 3.
the NFT market is gonna pop off. We're gonna go back into those. What is it? The VR. The where you have.
Yeah.
What's it called? Sandbox.
Yeah, that's like virtual land. We'll save that for another podcast.
Yeah, but you have those things, and those operate like games, and that's another thing. Everybody has kids that buy freaking V-Bucks. Right. I buy V-Bucks. Mm-hmm. I'm playing Fortnite every other day.
Is that what Hedera Hashgraph helps with?
Well, no, I think some of them. No, I'm talking about like the Sand Token, Sandbox.
Oh, Sandbox.
And then you got Mana, Decentraland. Yeah.
Would that be number 4 for you, Sandbox?
I would probably go like with Sandbox, and then.
What would be your last 5? The 5th one.
I mean,
so
no
far, we
matter
got
what, I think Ethereum is gonna go somewhere. So I would probably say get some Ethereum.
So you don't got Bitcoin in any of those top 5?
I do got. Well, I mean, I got Bitcoin as like. I buy Bitcoin as if I'm buying like. That's my digital gold.
Would you replace that with Sandbox?
What?
Would you replace that with Sandbox for your top 5?
No.
Or would you leave that as like a number 6?
No, I would leave that as a number 6.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that's your opinion. I just want to ask.
Yeah.
So, okay. So we got XRP for number 1. We got XLM for number 2. We got HBAR for number 3. Hedera Hashgraph. So for number 4, we have, what was the number 4 again? So XRP, XLM, Hedera Hashgraph, Sandbox, and the last one was Ethereum. Ethereum. Okay. Those are your top 5, huh? Okay.
What about you? What do you think? What I would like to hear your list.
My top 5 cryptos, I would say, for me as well, number 1 would be XRP.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say SHIB.
No, SHIB, no. I was gonna say shitcoin, but I was just, but I was gonna go with PooCoin as well. But
or you can go with Terra Luna,
or Baby Shiba, or Shiba Liba. I don't know. No, I would have to go with my number 1 is XRP, 100%. I love XRP. I love what it's doing. My second one would be, I would say Crypto.com. I like Crypto.com. I like what it's doing. I like how they bought the stadium out there. Where was it? The Staples Stadium. They bought it, and they bought it. Now it's called Crypto.com Stadium.
They
something like that.
It to that.
I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, but just so that would be my number 2. My number 3 would definitely be XLM, and number 4 I want to say Bitcoin, just because of what it does and the amount of people already married to it. You could say, it's like.
That's a good way to say I'm married to it, yeah. And I'm married to XRP, bro.
Right, and there's a lot of people that I believe they will not sell to the grave, like they're gonna keep it for generations to come, and
we got those Bitcoin maximalists.
I mean, there's people who were dirt poor who became filthy rich off of these, Bitcoins and whatever, and I feel like I said, they're married to it, and they believe in it, and then their whole life is revolved around this.
Yeah.
So I would say that would be my number 4. And for my number 5, for my number 5, I would want to say.
I just got some. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I get them every day, every month. It's cool. I don't know why, but I love it. So I'm like, I love XRP, and I love everything. It's and so I don't know, for number 5 it's really hard to say, because I want to say Ethereum, but at the same time I feel like Ethereum has something that's coming for them, and it's not good. I don't know.
Who? Ethereum?
I think that they're gonna come after them after XRP.
I think so too.
I believe that they're gonna come after everybody, and a lot of people are gonna take a fall, and I hope that.
Well, I hope for sure that Gary Gensler and the SEC gets a fucking ass kicking from Congress or whoever the fuck it is, because please speak up. Washington knows what XRP is. We know, but I kind of want to talk about why, not why you should get into it, but this is my reason. People, we're at the beginning of the lawsuit when John Dean said that there's a lot of us that freaking got hit really hard by that lawsuit for no reason. And we already know who's winning the lawsuit. We already know. So,
yeah.
If you XRP game. So if you get into the XRP got hit with that lawsuit, and when everybody else took off, everybody else got to make money until these fools hurt all these people who bought the crypto. They're supposed to protect asset and investors and stuff like that. And so I felt like we fell victim to that.
We did.
So I got into XRP because it sounds amazing. I've sent money over to people and it's been there, fast as shit.
Yeah, seconds, right? Like not even longer than a minute.
Nobody has to clear their transaction funds. I say XRP ledger is decentralized, so it's on that network. And even though if it's on, it may be on freaking, once it's on your drive, that's the network. That's the blockchain that you're transferring your money on. That's the full on. That's that. Oh, yeah. So when you transfer all this money to people, it was fast as shit. Mm-hmm. And so that's what I liked about it. And I'm like, wow, this really works. And if people are, if banks are getting into that shit and wanting it to be what people are going to be transferring their money through, or, to give them liquidity so people can take money and never have to be in trouble with, facing debt. One day somebody might come through and be like, I'm going to cash out. And they're going to be like, no, we don't have the cash right now. So that's the type of situation they're going to avoid. I got into XRP because it sounds amazing. I've sent money over to people and it's been there, fast as shit.
Yeah, seconds, right? Like not even longer than a minute.
Nobody has to clear their transaction funds. I say XRP ledger is decentralized. So it's on that network, and even though if it's on, it may be on freaking, once it's on your drive, that's the network. That's the blockchain that you're transferring your money on. That's the full on. That's that. Oh, yeah. So when you transfer all this money to people, it was fast as shit. Mm-hmm. And so that's what I liked about it. And I'm like, wow, this really works. And if people are, if banks are getting into that shit and wanting it to be what people are going to be transferring their money through, or, to give them liquidity so people can take money and never have to be in trouble with, facing debt. One day somebody might come through and be like, I'm going to cash out. And they're going to be like, no, we don't have the cash right now. So that's the type of situation they're going to avoid.
Where do you think XRP will be at from, let's say, 10 years from now? Where do you believe the price will be at?
10 years from now?
10 years from now. So we're 2022, we're in 2023 already. So in 2033.
Alright, I have 3 predictions. Alright, I'll give you one where the scenario could possibly be 10 years from now. More than my first one is like super high, 100 or more. Because I feel like 100 is a lot. Yeah. From when I first found XRP in 2020 or 2019 from you, that's when it was like, we're talking about a completely different market right there and different price. But
because there's XRP, right, and it's a token, and then there's Ripple, and Ripple is the company, right?
If you have, well, Ripple, dude. That's the company that uses XRP,
The token.
To
Make transactions.
make transactions happen at a fast pace. Fund people with, the XRP has money in it. People, built ledgers on it. People bought it, and the blockchain started building from there on it.
Right.
So,
well, that's awesome. So you think it'll be at around $25 10 years from now?
Yeah, 10 years from now.
Well, that's great.
I mean, I think it could possibly, even when all this shit settles, but hopefully it's before March. Please, I'm just.
Well, this is for me, for my generations to come. This is something I want to give once, that somebody can inherit from me, my thing is investing in everything, not just crypto. It's obviously in everything, but I love crypto because crypto is it's changed a lot of people's life, I believe. And it's going to continue to do so. And I'm sure you're on the same page as that. But yeah, so I mean, I love to hear everything we got going on today.
Yeah.
So thank you, Jonah, for all your knowledge and crypto and from Insight. We're gonna get more every Monday, right? You'll be here with us for Crypto Mondays.
As far as I know,
Crypto
we're gonna be
Mondays.
talking about it on Mondays. But
Monday.
the insight from what you can take from this is that I'm just trying to make sure that people. It's another extension of message. There's other people, there's great leaders out there that are really pushing out there and advocating and doing their thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I also want to let people know that there's something coming, bro.
Something good coming.
Something good coming, and it's time to, everybody's doing TikTok, everybody's doing Instagram, everybody's tweeting because I'm tweeting now. So it's if everybody's doing video games, everybody's on the computer, everybody got their phone on. We're definitely
everybody's networking.
Hey, everybody's seen these movies that came out.
Yeah.
I promise you, at least maybe 35 to 45% of that is gonna be come to fruition.
Oh,
promise you.